you selling, kitty cats? I'll buy anything from you. I love you.
My name is Claire, and this is my best friend, Justin. After 2 weeks on the road in Thailand and Myanmar, it's officially the last day of our trip. We have only half a day to explore Yangon, and rather than focus on the main sites, we've decided on a plan that's a little less conventional.
Good morning, Yangon. We're going on a tour with Tutu today. I learned about Tutu on One Shot Adventures YouTube channel, so I'd love to see more local perspective on Yangon. So we're packing up and getting ready to head out for that. I woke up this morning feeling so much better. Such a relief to be able to say, to be perfectly honest. It's warm in Yangon. It's humid and warm. Justin is sweating. When Justin starts sweating, you know things are getting serious because Justin doesn't sweat. So we're crossing the street to go to the river, and we're going to take a ferry that will cross the river. Where is it going to take us?
To the southern part of Yangon.
Southern Yangon. Okay.
It's going to be completely different.
Yeah. We're going to a city called Dala, and we're going to be spending the day roaming about. But I'm never recording when he says the funniest thing.
He asked how long we've been dating.
Oh, we get that a lot. Everybody thinks that we're a couple, and I introduce every single video saying, this is my best friend Justin. We travel together. And everyone's like, when are you getting married? This is our tuk-tuk for the day.
And this temple is called Sri Maha Kaliamman Temple.
We have arrived at the market. It's called the Clock Tower Market because it's right next to the clock tower. We're going to be working on getting some breakfast, I think, is the plan. Hi. This dried fish and shrimp. Oh wait, which one's okra? Is that that one right there?
And we call lady's finger.
Fried okra is really big in Texas.
As well. Oh yeah? When they try that, actually they're gonna scrape because it's so spicy. Not only when they eat, but also when you poo-poo.
Pickled fruits? Bamboo shoots.
There's a small Buddha shrine in each Buddhist houses. So once a week, whenever we came here, we would like to grab some flower to offer the Buddha at home.
Hello, beautiful. You are elegant and gorgeous in every way. What are you selling, kitty cats? I'll buy anything from you. I love you.
Then the carpenter have been carved. Like hands.
Yeah.
Statue. Look at the wild cow. Wow.
Hello, Mr. Cow. We're here. We're getting a traditional breakfast.
Peanut, fried garlic, cassava powder, peanut oil, lotus flower pens, oil together, mix them up.
Justin's is spicy with chicken meat. Mine is not spicy with egg. Have a little bit of chicken soup as well.
Very good.
Wonderful.
And spicy.
This is that bean
Tofu
paste.
and the beans cooked.
All right.
You know, this sauce is a bit spicy.
And there's a dip. Oh boy.
It's just really crunchy. It's almost like a potato chip, but not like a thick potato chip. It's
Oh,
crunchy.
nice. It's good. It's different from anything that I've had so far this trip. I have a little chicken broth with leeks in it.
Do you taste the ginger?
Maybe there's a little ginger. I don't know. It's hard to place. It's an odd flavor. It's good though. Good fresh watermelon.
We drove a long while in a tuk-tuk, moving deeper into the countryside so we could get a good view of rice farms and visit some temples unlike anything else we saw this trip. Upon arriving at a temple known for being home to dozens of large pythons, we realized that this day was going to be about so much more than sightseeing. Tutu explained to us that poverty and distance from local schools have left these kids without proper education, and many of them are breadwinners in their households. They sell offerings to temple visitors like live fish, which are released back into the water as wishes. Tutu brought snacks and notebooks for the kids and has begun to teach them how to write and how to speak English.
My name is
No, his name is Frank. One.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Get a school bus.
He's doing everything he can to inspire them and collect resources to get them to school. In a country where poverty is so widespread, it's beautiful to see such a thirst for learning and hope for the future.
This is my creative director. He's a very good filmmaker. He's also
He knows
very
his
good
posing.
at posing. Splish splash, I'm taking a bath. The kiddos sell fish and fish food to make money, and you get a wish for releasing a fish back into the lake. I'm gonna give you back to the water, my friend.
Oh.
So hello from the other side.
This is one of the most peaceful places I could possibly imagine.
As a Buddhist person, we gotta follow by 5 precepts: are no lying, no stealing, no killing, no cheating on the marriage, no using drag. The way of Buddha teaching for the true type of Buddhist people. So now we're heading to my village, my home, to let you see my village, my family members. That you have home cooked meal in the cloud. Yes, welcome. You don't really know Queen Bee.
I don't know.
Queen Bee,
Oh, wait,
Justin!
I know
Queen
her.
Bee!
I've heard the song.
Hello! I like your belly. You're a love bug, aren't you? Yes, you are. It's nice to meet you. My cats are gonna get jealous.
She says, hold me, cuddle me. Yes, that's what I said. Cuddle me.
These dogs are better.
Getting hungry a bit? Fried curry, tomato salad. Typical things from Myanmar is called tea leaf salad. Fried duck egg.
So pretty.
That is one loved puppy doggo. Bye.
Here in my village, we're very community. We like to go out a lot together. We like to visit to each houses. That's how we have fun, you know. Instead of like going to the cyber cafe and use the internet, you know.
On the States, we make okay, I can meet you 3 months from now on Tuesday
Yeah.
for 2 hours.
That was our day in Yangon. We're about to take the ferry back over the Yangon River and go get our bags and get on an airplane. We're flying to Bangkok and then we have an overnight stay in Bangkok and then we're back on another plane. We've had to cancel 2 flights because of coronavirus. So it's been a little bit interesting. Welcome to Yangon International Airport. In Myanmar, feet are considered to be very, very dirty. It is very normal for them to ask you to take off your shoes when you go into someone's home. We had to even take off our shoes before entering the hallways of our hotel yesterday. So I think it's really cool that the Yangon International Airport provides bins whose only purpose is for shoes. So that means you aren't putting your jacket, your belt, your laptop, all that stuff in the same bin that held shoes. Never occurred to me before today that that's gross until that option was made available to us here in Myanmar. So that was interesting. We have been traveling in Thailand and Myanmar for basically 2 weeks, and we have not encountered a single plug we couldn't handle with just regular old US plugs until here. This is the plug that we bought specifically for Myanmar, and we need it in the airport. So glad we have it. Like many airport lounges, the Yangon International Airport has a shower. You don't have to schedule a shower, they're just open and have towels available, so I'm gonna do that. Lounge time is over way too fast. We showered and ate and answered emails and decompressed. We have 2,200 chat left. We're gonna see if there's anything that can be purchased in this airport for 2,200 chat. 2,000 chat will buy you Oreos and Mentos. We're staying overnight at a place that's super close to the airport because we'd have to be back here tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Our flight leaves at 8 and we'd like to have time to film a Q&A for you guys in the lounge in a perfect world. An actual taxi was cheaper than the Grab taxi app. Kakunka. This is morning.
It's like Morn-ing.
This place is clean. Very, very clean and nice. $25 a night. There's room for 3, maybe even 4 people.
It even has a kettle and it has water.
Look at the bathroom. This is so cute. This place is cheaper than the place we were in Yangon. No footage of the floor underneath the bed, which has not been touched by a mop in about 400 years. So this place, I'm pleased. We're gonna get a great night's sleep and then have a great flight tomorrow.